So, I've got something funny.
Oh, what's so funny?
Okay, so this right here is the temperature here. So Patty is cold. It's gotten down to 46 degrees. Looks like it's supposed to warm back up into the 70s during the day though. How are you feeling?
It's a little chilly.
And now the funniest thing is back home, Badger Road is one of the close ones to our house. 38 degrees. It's 8 degrees cooler in the North Pole.
But I have my wood stove at home.
I know. So how are you feeling? You feeling silly? We should be back home?
No, I like it down here. It's only going to be cold for a few days.
I couldn't help that, but for them, their forecast is a little different. They're not getting back up into the 70s. They're getting down into the single digits and into the negatives in the weekend. So,
which means icy roads.
Well, yeah, the warm weather followed by cold. Nice ice rinks.
Oh, yeah.
You got a car? Awesome. We've got just over an hour left to finish up. How you feeling? You feeling pretty confident we can do it?
I think so.
We got most of the stuff cleaned up.
Remove that foam.
We're almost there. The windows are all open. We have a total of 34 minutes to get out of our spot.
Yeah, it's just kind of trying to figure out what's going to slide off and what will stay. And this is kind of a test.
Yeah, because this isn't a super long thing, but we got to figure out if these will stay and what all is going to be tipping and falling and
whether we need to Velcro under things or...
Yeah.
Because I think the dolly will hold this good, and these really don't move around a lot. I mean, you really have to try.
Yeah, so we'll see if they stay. And if not, we're going to have a big mess. I'm kidding, Mommy will catch it. Alrighty, so we're going to pull the slide in. I think we're prepped to that point. Yes, no?
Yes. Let's double check the ends real quick.
May I put the slide in?
Make sure the chair isn't gonna rub it there.
Yeah, that's the thing. You gotta always check, make sure there isn't any loose debris or
That's
anything.
what the little kid voice tells you.
Yeah, so just to keep it from grinding on anything.
We already had jeans get crushed under the slide.
Yep.
We good?
I think we're good. Go ahead.
Let's stay released and all space,
Just stay clear, Freya.
and other furniture clear a slide out area.
Is it trying to get you?
No.
I'm not trying to get her. It's just coming in so we can drive. Don't lean on it. It's just so crazy. To bring your wall in.
It is a very strange thing. And what's nice is it's not rainy today. Because it's always the worst to bring it in the rain.
Yeah. And then once it's in, before you go on a drive,
you have to lock this.
there are lock arms here. That's what the thing is telling you to make sure are unlocked.
Otherwise it's bad.
I'll lock this one.
And it pulls the slide in nice and tight. Just gotta push it up. And so that's locked in.
And it's our first time using a new car dolly, so this should be a fun drive too.
Yeah.
Not only is our motorhome 3 foot longer, we also have a car dolly now.
Should be very interesting.
All right, tow dolly's on, right?
Tow dolly's on. You want to do a final light check, or were you good? We checked it last night.
We checked it last night.
All right. Do you want to do a walkthrough of that campground spot?
Yes, I can do that. Yep. Because the kids will inevitably leave something behind. All right, windows up.
Windows up, doors locked.
All right.
See how well it rolls?
Yep, we
Actually,
checked.
do you want, I'm going to roll forward maybe 2 feet. Will you watch it?
Yes.
And just make sure the wheels roll. It doesn't look like the wheel to drag at all.
Okay.
And that that's all secure.
Right, and then we got to put the steps in.
Then we got to put the
All right.
on your way in.
Okay. I'm just nervous.
Oh yeah, it should be.
Okay, that's not gonna scrape. That's not gonna scrape. All right.
Because this right here, this activates the brake if it comes off.
Okay.
These chains catch it if this comes off, and then
Okay.
this is our lights.
Okay.
And so brake, secondary, this, strap, chain, and yeah.
All right. Well, let's roll.
All right, look at the back.
All right. Sorry.
No, I appreciate it. All right, no electronics while we're driving. She was already playing, and she's the youngest.
No, look out the window. There's going to be new things to see.
Here we go. Scary. I know where Long Point is, yes.
Yeah, when you were driving, the tires looked like it was swishing.
Well, I don't think it's designed for that much weight.
Okay.
I think the axle isn't designed for that much weight.
You think it'll be okay?
Hopefully. Let's just take our time.
I think as long as we don't go too fast. That's the key, though.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just scared
What?
that I've got $7,000 hanging out by a little metal bar in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know how people get used to this, because I don't even know if I'll be able to get used to this. I'm just gonna go and take a walk around, make sure everything's
Good?
yep.
Where?
This is liking stopping. I hope those brakes are working. Yeah. I was able to tighten the straps down a little bit, so it definitely settled just a little.
Okay. Oh, Raynor, can you hear me, Daddy's camera? Right there. It's not safe on the camera.
All right. Huh?
Think you'll make it?
Hope so.
Just watch the engine temperature. You know?
The steps in, the awning's in. Bad enough that we added jacks and a slide to the mix. Now we added a vehicle.
Yeah, turtles.
Not to mention it's wider, longer. It's heavy. It's very heavy. I don't notice as much going. The engine is very strong. But the brakes, I think, could use an update on this thing.
We do that, though.
Yeah.
We'll go get the struts and the brakes done.
Yeah.
Tires.
And the tires.
Hopefully just get all done in one shot.
That's what I'm kind of hoping for.
I just worry that they'll want for like a couple days.
Yeah. That big. Go.
Ambulance and a fire truck and 2 cop cars came to one of the trailers by us. But it was cool. The kids got to see the fire truck lights and the police lights, and they all waved to them and said hi. And then the ambulance, as it was leaving, she waved and they flashed the lights, and the cop flashed his lights for us.
follow the speed limit when we hit 55, or when the speed limit hits 55.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Okay, we're gonna go a little slower.
That's okay.
Heavy? I'm pretty sure we're at the max weight. Maybe a hair over. The engine does great. The engine pulls.
Cleaned up.
We took the turn at almost 12 miles an hour.
Woo! Speedy Gonzalez.
I know, I'm practically drifting around.
It went all the way to the wall. But it's always hard to figure out what can fit where in each motorhome. You can try and guess, but you won't know till you take a turn. Yeah, Agnes' water bottles like to stay closed. I think we're pretty close, aren't we? Or do we got a ways to go?
We got a ways to go in the A1A.
All right, well, we'll check back in a little bit. Which we're at Long Point for 2 weeks, which I'm so hyped for. I love Long Point. But it'll also be a good boondocking test with no sewer hookups, and that way it's not full boondocking. Obviously, we have water and electric, but we can teach the kids how to conserve water when we are boondocking, and we can find ways to make it stretch. That way, we're not constantly emptying when we go boondock.
All right, so we're finally at Long Point, and it is beautiful out front. There's some big birds, we don't know, but just make sure you always double check to release the lock arms. Don't you dare touch that. Get your hand away, thank you, until I have confirmed the lock arms are released. How you feeling?
I hate moving days right now.
It's a little annoying that the other lock arms are right there. Here we go.
All right, we good?
And I always like to double check. Make sure nothing fell down there. I don't see anything down there.
Chair good?
And we always need to check and make sure the driver's seat is clear, which it is, because you can see we already drove on a little bit. Go ahead. Tarzan? What are you finding? You trying to find lizards or?
But all I can find is fire ants.
That doesn't sound great. Just be careful, that's a pretty thin branch. All right.